Hey photo people, welcome to the Luminous-Landscape. Okay, deep breath. Something major is happening in the drone world. It's flying under most people's radar. DJI, the undisputed leader in consumer and professional drones, they might be banned from selling any new products in the US as early as December 23rd, 2025. Unless a US security agency steps up and audits them before that deadline. They're getting automatically added to the FCC's covered list. So we need an agency to step up. Okay, so what does this mean? No new DJI drones, no new cameras, gimbals, or wireless gear, no firmware support, no official US distribution. What you already own, that is supposed to still work. What about everything else? It's complicated, so let's break this down. So here's what's actually going down. The FCC passed a ruling that if no audit is completed by December 31st of this year, DJI will be treated as a national security threat. New products won't be certifiable or importable, period. If you're a drone pilot, professional, commercial, hobbyist, this directly affects you. The good news, your existing DJI drones are still legal. They won't be remotely disabled. We hope. You're supposed to be able to fly them currently under the FAA rules if you already own it. The not so good news, you might lose those firmware updates that others are getting, including the critical remote ID compliance. That's where it could get sticky with firmware updates. DJI apps may also lose their cloud features, or maybe even stop working in the US. That could be a problem if you're trying to log into your software. Repairs and parts are also going to get much harder and much more expensive to source. SDK and third-party support, well, that might dry up. Also, the US won't certify any new DJI models after that December deadline. This doesn't just affect drones, this affects gimbals like the Osmo gimbal, the Ronin 4D, pocket cameras, action cameras, enterprise drones, payload systems, pretty much anything with DJI's wireless tech inside. And that is so much. Their wireless system is really strong. I've got the Inspire 3 and the high bright monitor, and it works great. So here are things to do before December 23rd. Stock up on everything, batteries and spare parts. I would say download now and back up your firmware locally. Renew or prepay for DJI cloud services. I guess that's how we're going to have to get around that. I'm not clear on how to do that yet. I would say also get your gear serviced now. If you have something you need to take care of it. And we got to figure out how to learn to fly in manual modes without app dependency. If you have any ideas about that, let me know in the comments. Also, we need to keep receipts and documentation of this equipment. When you bought it, where you bought it, all of that has to be in order. Why is this happening? It's not new. National security concerns about DJI has been going on and circulating for years. US lawmakers allege potential data leaks, surveillance risks, and possible military ties. Now, DJI's stance, well, they say there's no credible evidence of wrongdoing. Their local data mode apparently disables all cloud transmission. And they say independent audits have backed this up. But under current US law, actual wrongdoing doesn't need to be proven. Agencies just need to call the risk unacceptable. We can't do that, it's too much of a risk. So what are your alternatives? Well, there are options, but they come at a high cost. FreeFly Astro, the modular US-built cinema-ready drone, that costs $20,000 and up, and they're using Chinese parts. Skydio X10, they have a 6K AI tracking, US design, but also they were a big lobbyist going against DJI. There's also the Parrot NFE, which is supposed to be compliant, and the Autel Evo Lite is supposed to be the closest consumer replacement to the DJI. I haven't tested these, but I probably will get familiar with these very soon. But I do know none of these offer the ease of flying, performance, cameras, wireless setup as DJI. So yes, this DJI band could really disrupt everything from wedding shoots to TV commercials to inspection jobs. So this is exactly the type of industry shakeup we track at Luminous-Landscape. If you're serious about understanding how tech, gear, and policy collide, subscribe to the channel and visit us at Luminous-Landscape.com. We've got over 30 years of photography wisdom, tutorials, and reviews, so you can adapt, pivot, and keep creating with clarity. Bottom line, things change rapidly in this climate, and there's a lot of misinformation. For now, your current DJI gear is safe, but support and new gear, well, that's on a countdown, y'all. A countdown. If DJI is a part of your workflow, y'all need to plan accordingly. Okay, by that I mean stock up, back up, and make a decision what you're going to do before December 23rd, 2025. We'll keep covering this story as it develops because it's not just about drones. It's about access. It's about control. It's about the tools we rely on to make our images, to create our art, to look at the world a new way. All right, and as always, let's stay luminous, stay bright, and find that perfect light. Take care, y'all.